Hey everyone,
Hello.
welcome back to the layout. So, you guys asked to see some CSX? Well, that's what we're gonna do tonight. We got an exciting show ready for you guys, and we're also gonna be doing a little more next week as well, because I found out I got a lot of CSX stuff, so it's gonna be exciting.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we like CSX around here.
Yep, that and chassis, and the many railroads it absorbed over the time. So I hope everyone had a great Thursday. We'll hop over to the layout in a little bit. Pretty quick here, actually, but just give a moment for a few people to come in. But it's great seeing you guys. Hope everyone's having a great day today. And
Hello, Mark. Hello,
yeah.
Glenn, and everyone else.
Hello. Sounds like the gang's coming. Oh, we appreciate that, guys. Yes. So, yeah, again, hope everyone's having a great day, and it's always great when you get to run some trains. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get situated a little bit on the layout here, and I'll let you guys know what the task at hand is tonight. All right. So, Victoria, if you want to chat with the guys a little bit, or we can move over to the layout when you're all set, but I'm just going to see what's going on over there real quick. All right.
Okay. So, Glenn, you said you had a great day at work today. You're the one that I'm trying to remember who does what. Do you clean up like a park or something? Clean up like the trash recycling or something? And then you see trains? I think you're the one that does that, right? I'm trying to remember who everyone is. Hello, Ryan. You scored $113 on recyclables. Nice, Glenn. Yes, you are that person. My memory's starting to get pretty good at this, finally. Hey, if you're already in the area doing it, might as well score. Park landscape maintenance. Yes. I knew it was something with a park, and there's train near it. So you do see trains sometimes. Awesome. Tomorrow we're going to buy an HO collection, so that's exciting. About a little over an hour from where we are, and it's like used, but like good scale trains type stuff, tangent, like that kind of stuff, but like used and well taken care of. So we're excited about that. That'll probably be coming in a preview video in a few weeks. We have a couple collections that we're about to film previews for. Yes, side hustle. Yes. Okay. Corey's ready, so which one am I clicking on? The chassis. Okay. We're gonna go to the layout now.
Okay, everybody. Yes, we usually like to jump into the action right away, but I just needed to get something set up. I needed that extra 5 minutes. Okay, time for some CSX operations. So firstly, I want to introduce the newest addition to the roster. Tonight we're going to be doing some MOW work, and what better than a GP40 pumpkin? I'm really excited. I really like this locomotive. It's from Atlas. It has ditch lights on both sides, and it's really cool. And again, last week, I made a comment, but probably some of you probably didn't see it. Yes, like I predicted, 5 minutes after we went off the air, I realized what was wrong with my lights. Nothing was wrong with my lights. It was only my fault. I was for some reason thinking it was F5 for the rear lights, but F5 and F6 are going to be ditch lights, just as I just popped it on right now. And F13 is the rear light. And of course, like usual, F12 is for the dimmer. So that's what's going on there. So anyways, let's get this guy on the road here. And we're going to send him over to the quarry. All right. So let's do it. Oh, and I'm excited about this horn. I don't know. I just felt CSX when I was programming this. I'm like, oh yeah. This sounds like a good old chassis right here. Oh, I love. This locomotive looks like it's glowing on screen. It's so bright. It looks almost radioactive compared to the backdrop. It's awesome. So I hope some of our friends here had productive weeks. I know I certainly did as far as this layout goes. Uh-oh. Look at me. I'm off to a good start already. And that's what I was doing for 5 minutes, getting the switches ready. Looks like I missed one. Guys, I'm still like not used to playing around with such a big yard. I love it, but I gotta get used to it. Oh man. Well, it's a new controller too, which I love, by the way. Just, yeah, it takes me a moment to get everything figured out. Oh boy. I gotta quit hitting buttons. No, you know, I'm just having fun. But anyways, like I was gonna say, yeah, through the course of the week, I went through like the whole collection, and that means like everything on the layout and under the layout. And that sure is an undertaking, that's for sure. So I was digging out a lot of stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to make CSX week part 1 and a part 2. So tonight we're gonna do a little maintenance, and we'll get a train on the main line going here as well in a minute. But yeah, sit back and enjoy, and yeah, just have fun. Hopefully we inspire. I can tell I've been getting people fired up, and that's what we want to see, guys. You know, just because it's the summer doesn't mean we can't run trains. I'm probably running more now than I did in the winter. All right, Victoria, you can head over to the other camera. Thank you. Yeah, Glenn saw it. We had a coupler break off. This wasn't the train I was working on, but that's crazy. Let's see if we can get this guy reattached here. Okay, we're gonna try again. I have been on a coupler upgrading spree though, so that will eliminate a lot of problems. I just wish I was in the habit of doing it earlier in the career, so to speak. Okay, sounds like we're having some glitchy internet or something going on. Just type say you're not sure what's going on.
I said this a few times already.
Strange. Not sure what's going on with the live stream. If you guys are not able to see us, that's very unfortunate. Yeah, we didn't change anything since last week, so I can't explain that. Okay. Yeah, that's strange. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll keep rolling along. Hopefully all is well. I think we're almost at the quarry for the maintenance train. If it is jittery, maybe I'll make a little short video too to kind of show it off a little better. We'll have to investigate, see what's going on. That's technology for you. Huh?
What camera should I be on?
Oh. That one's good. You can go to the yard. We'll go to your webcam. Talk through the problems.
Saying pretty much it's just going in and out. They're losing it, it's gone, then it's back. Then it's gone for a while, then it's back.
Okay, guys, I hope you guys can see this clearly. Again, if not, that's very unfortunate. But, yeah, we got... Hey, you know what? It hit... That train came apart the same place. What do you know? I'm gonna have to investigate that a little bit. Anyways, let's get this guy out of the way so you guys can see it. Alright, he's coming down the tracks at full throttle here. Got him notched all the way up. Got a sweet ballast train here. Well, you know what? I don't think I want him to go in the yard full speed. Try this again. Sorry, I'm all messed up. Like, I hate when there's like glitches and things like that, because I know you guys make an effort to be here. So now I'm a bit distracted. Again, if we are cutting in and out, we'll get to the bottom of it. We'll figure out what happened. Yeah, things were just weird ever since we had that storm last week, though. It's strange. Anyways, let's close up the yard here for a minute. We're gonna try this again. But anyways, guys, I was real busy with all this ballast. It's a lot of fun. So what you guys are looking at, these are real particles dumped in this morning by yours truly. A lot of fun. And I always was attached to these 2-bay Western Maryland hoppers. We got mostly speed lettering, but here we're getting into some of the older scheme here. And since it's a maintenance away train, I feel like it's okay to stretch the 50-year rule extremely. Well, actually, I guess if I'm correct, that's a lot more lenient with maintenance away, if my studies are correct, but they're not always accurate. And I even threw a little caboose on there because, you know, the hard workers need somewhere to hang out, right? But yeah, I had a blast with that. I didn't make too much of a mess doing all that. I actually was surprised the locomotive could handle all that by itself, and that's what gave me inspiration to really throw it up into notch 8, really make it sound like it's working hard. But in reality, it's just going smoothly down the tracks. It's really nice. All right. So the second order of business here is I want to full train, because next week hopefully we'll have all our glitches worked out. Yeah, kind of strange. We didn't really have a lot, so that's what's sort of weird. Like, we've been at this a few weeks now. But anyways, we'll figure it out. But we're going to assemble a really, really large coal train. I found a bunch of hoppers. Like, I didn't realize how much I was collecting, but I was really stockpiling. I got a lot of CSX, a lot of Western Maryland chassis hoppers, and we're gonna assemble quite the coal train, all 100 tons. It's gonna be sweet. I don't have loads for everything yet, and I surely don't have enough particles, so it might be on the way to the breaker empty, but it's still gonna be awesome. But yeah, I think what we'll do now is, while these guys run around the tracks a little bit, we'll hop over into the yard and we'll start seeing what we can get assembled here. See what kind of hoppers we already have on hand before I start adding a bunch next week. And with all those hoppers, it might just require some new power as well. That's right. Even though I really like the maintenance away pumpkin GP40, we might just need some modern equipment. How about it, guys? We'll see. I got some stuff up my sleeves for next week. So hopefully that makes up for the jumpy internet we got tonight. But hopefully things smooth out. I don't see Victoria in panic mode, but who knows? But anyways, thanks guys for being patient. You know, glitches and things like that, not always fun. I can deal with shorts on the layout. I'm getting pretty good at that, actually. Seems like I have my fair share of that as I'm getting used to the new layout and everything like that. Well, I'm gonna get this GP39 going here in the layout, and, or what am I saying? In the yard. That's what I'm trying to say. And we'll see how many hoppers we can get rounded up. Okay, I'll meet you guys over there. Okay. We already have a plan in place. Probably after the show we have to turn everything off and turn it back on. That's the beautiful thing about technology. That fixes 99% of the problems. Probably the internet. Probably all the Wi-Fi hotspots. That's one thing that will be better when we're in our new place. We'll have wired internet. Right now we're kind of making a 100-foot jump with Wi-Fi, so maybe it's amazing we can do anything down here. Okay, let's get some hoppers going on here. Maybe we'll operate these engines too. We'll see what happens. And if you guys are working on any projects at the moment, feel free to drop it in the chat. We always love hearing about your adventures and endeavors, because it motivates us and motivates all of us. So that's what's really exciting about it. We just love it. Yeah, the first week that I realized people were looking forward to our shows and also working on stuff, I don't know, that just got me so excited. Okay, on the east side of the yard where this locomotive is at the moment, we got all kinds of random stuff stored in there. There are some hoppers that he'll be grabbing. In the future, we might turn that into an intermodal yard. So then we have 2 intermodal yards, and then we can actually interchange between the two. But again, the thing that's nice about the way we set this layout up is we can sort of change things from week to week. That's the whole point. We can kind of operate in a modular type way, I guess you could say. That kind of makes things fun. And as our schedule allows, I'll try to plan a longer show too, because we want to work between the 2 yards and industries and kind of like do a really big show too. That was really fun. I got into character and everything. That was a blast. Not saying that I won't do that sometimes on a normal Thursday as well. Oh yes, it looks like we already got a nice assortment of CSX slash chassis hoppers. Actually, those are, oh, there were a few. Got a couple Western Marylands. I like those seaboards too. A little bit of everything. There's a couple 70 tons slipped in there, here or there. I will probably be going exclusively 100 ton. I'm trying to narrow in a little bit here. Like last week, we had the Dash 8s. I want to thank Jackie for scooping them up rather quickly. Appreciate that. Definitely stay tuned. We'll have more stuff here or there from the layout. Because again, I want to narrow in a little bit. And you guys wouldn't believe all the boxes of trains I found under the layout. I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, I got way too much. You know, sometimes you plan ahead and you get a little carried away. Or my interests change. Like I know, well, I won't say change, but like, trust me, I'm plenty happy with the 2-bay hoppers that I'm using as ballast cars. Great, you know, but I found a bunch of like 3 and 4-bay Western Maryland cars like that. New kits, still in the box. I'm like, okay, I can probably let a couple of those depart. So I'm kind of getting stuff in order. So, you know, that's right. Even Trains in the Valley thins out their collection. But again, I've been collecting quite a bit now. So now we're getting to the point where well, our knowledge has increased a lot since the beginning, and we're starting to know what we like, and we're also willing to even let go of some things we do like, just because, well, we got a few things that we really, really like. Love that I can have tracks this long to be able to switch like this too. That's a big plus. I really like switching operations. It's really enjoyable. It's kind of like it's a bit of a puzzle. It's fun. I like that little PS2 hopper. Guy's cool. And then that larger one right there, that CSX, that's like NYC. See, like that was probably one of the first CSX hoppers I bought new. I got that from Intermountain a while ago, probably like 6 years, maybe 7 years ago, maybe even more, who knows. No, it couldn't have been that, because we were only in business like 7-8 years were going on. But yeah, at that time I'm like, oh yeah, that's what they run. I didn't understand conspicuous stripes or anything like that, but like now I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, like for example, Reading and Northern just purchased some of those, and I'm not sure how they spec out, like if they're exact match or anything, but just for example, like things like that, like getting into like the second owner or third owner, you can patch over stuff and grime it up a little bit. I love that aspect of it. So yeah, there's a lot of options. Alright, so I realized I went a little far here. I'm gonna back up a little bit, disconnect, and see what else we can find here as far as that goes. And thanks to everyone in the chat. I hear Victoria typing away over there. I can't always see that, but she always tries to relay as much as possible to me. If there's any questions, concerns, anything like that, we love to hear it. And don't be shy. Feel free to say hi. We love hearing from you guys. Can even let us know like where you're from, whatever. We're just curious. It's so cool that we have a worldwide reach with this, spreading the joy of trains throughout the globe. So here's a little fun fact about the Ballast train. I had that idea in my head probably for more than 5 years, and it was really cool in the last week to be able to kind of get everything in order and officially make it happen. I definitely had like a smaller version of that at some point, think like 5-6 cars, and I made a mess with ballast everywhere. But it really is fun. You definitely feel like you're in the hobby when you're getting particles all over the layout and then having to vacuum them up with a hobby vac and stuff like that. Oh, it's fun. Yes, that is for sure. But yeah, it's definitely enjoyable. My dad got to see me loading them up this morning. He couldn't. I think he was a bit surprised what was happening. And he's like, "You're gonna make a mess." I'm like, "Oh yeah." Well, it wasn't too bad. I mean, there was one instant where the funnel got clogged and I kept pouring in and I had too much and then it just unleashed everywhere. Oh, it was fun though. I wonder if we're gonna have 100 cars. Actually, I don't even not even sure how many cars I'll be able to fit around the layout without going like nose to tail basically. We'll see how extreme it's gonna get next week. But yeah, we're gonna find out. I think I'll go exclusively 100 tons. We'll see how that looks. See if I'm ready to let go of some of my 70-ton chassis. We'll see. We'll have to see. Victoria's like, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see how many we have. We might say, hey, we got enough. Well, here's a question for you railroad experts out there. You guys, well, let me try that again. Do you guys see any 70-ton hoppers still out there? I realize that some were repurposed over time, like Bowser makes like a wood chip car that's like repurposed from a 70-ton hopper. They kind of like just extended they just kind of like extended the wall basically. Yeah. I guess I'll put it this way. If anyone knows, I know you guys are experts. No, it's just interesting because I feel like smaller railroads, you're not going to see it on like a class 1 railroad. It'd be unlikely, but I have a feeling there's some smaller railroads that do what they got to do, especially probably with maintenance. But yeah, I'm curious. Or are they all scrap at this point? Maybe that will be my answer to what I do. Alright, I'm going to switch over to the other side of the yard. Maybe you guys can see that. It's kind of tough. It's kind of a tough angle. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We'll just switch to the other camera. We'll do it that way. That's... Oh yeah, I wanted to say this at the top of the show, and I'll probably mention it again, but I want to thank David for dropping a $50 donation on our website. Like, I was kind of blown away. I'm like, whoa, like, that's awesome. David's a customer of ours. really appreciate that. You know, it's no secret, it's not cheap trying to get a building going, a 100-year-old building, if that. You know, but we want the space to operate trains, and I want to share everything with you guys. I want to be able to do something great for the community in person and online, and we appreciate you helping us to, you know, get to the next step. So really appreciate that. And again, I mean, the donations, again, that's huge. Actually, we got a few batches of free trains. Again, people just drop us off stuff that they don't need. We'll have another video coming soon. I think we have we got 3 boxes. Well, a few boxes actually, but 3 different people donated within like the last month or so. So we're going to do another video of that. That's always really cool. And every order on our website, 10% goes to working on our building as well. Honestly, right now in this phase, a lot more than that's going into it. So super appreciate that. I don't try to, like, you know, get crazy about talking about donations and like all this stuff, but like, you guys are just so willing. It's really cool. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just neat. I had a nice conversation in the last week with a local customer, and he just like, I don't know, just the interchange got me so excited. Like, he could see our passion, and he was passionate about what we're doing. It's just really awesome. So we're really, really grateful, really humbled over the whole thing. It's one bad thing. Sometimes I hit the stop button by accident. I have it set up that I have the stop button and the horn button right below it. It's one thing that I'm still getting used to. Although it is handy to have the stop button handy, because we all know sometimes we head down the wrong track. Okay, I think I just have one hopper on this one. I do have an old hopper. Maybe to be official, I'll grab that too. It is pretty cool. It's like a random used one that I got long ago, and it was like the first weathered car I had. And I was like, I didn't understand weathering at the time, and I just thought it was like so rare and awesome. Again, guys, I came from a humble place. Like, literally as a kid, I had like 4 cars and a loco. And it wasn't that long ago that I found said items and started collecting. You know, and then opened up a train shop in the meantime. The rest is history, though. Here it is. It's pretty cool, like, for never seeing weathering before, to just have this random used car fall into my lap. I was like, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. And I never could figure out the manufacturer of that one. Like, no idea. Okay, here's where we get into puzzle mode. I think I'm gonna send the other cars down. Yeah, I'm gonna send them down track 2, and then I'll have a free track to start collecting some hoppers with their weathered one in the back. So plan is coming together, guys. Time's flying too. Especially when we have like glitches. Slows things down a little bit. There we go. I like the C&O split chassis car there. I'm gonna kind of have like a what was I gonna say? Oh, when the heritage units come in the future, got some of those ordered. That car might fit in pretty nicely with like the C&O heritage locomotive. We'll see. I was like looking at that. I'm like, do I need this? I'm like, I'm not there yet. I don't need it, but I want it. Yeah. That's so cool. I literally didn't realize the train was moving, but there's that much slack on the train. but like it wasn't catching up yet. And I'm like a kid in a candy shop every time I get behind this yard. Yeah, full disclosure, like my approach to model trains and my approach to the business is like I always want to be excited for what we do. Like I get up in the morning, usually at 5 a.m. and I operate trains a little bit, before the day and all the chaos comes about. But yeah, I'm just so fired up. Like I'm really, like, one of my biggest goals is to always, like, for trains to always be like exciting and fun. I never want to get to a point where it's like, well, it's just another Jesse Hopper. I've seen thousands, like I want to be, make sure that enthusiasm stays in the right place. So yeah. And trust me, it's not hard to do. I was just thinking about, I think a few months ago, I said something about, like, if, like, we were to do, like, reviews for the channel to, like, for it to be, like, a tax write-off, you have to prove that, like, you don't enjoy the products. You're just doing it as a business. I'm like, oh, that'd be impossible for me. It's just, yeah, it's just funny. I'm like, nope, that's not gonna work. I enjoy this way too much. Alright, so I'm gonna come over to the west side of the yard now, and I'm gonna start dropping hoppers on track 3 here, because we got clear track. And I do want to get these locomotives paired up at some point. Again, I just went over my whole collection. I reprogrammed a bunch of stuff. I gotta get everything speed matched now. I want to do some exciting combinations as well, like match different types of locomotives together in different schemes and things like that. Yeah, with that, it always takes a little bit of time investment. But now I'm finally to a place where I can clear off the main line enough to actually do it. So yeah, that's going to be coming up. This week I was building a few of those Western Maryland hoppers or kits. So I was getting those organized and building. Last night I built the last 3. Yep, it was a good time. Victoria was buying a train collection in the meantime, and I was helping her to bid it out. It was fun. I'm like, hey, this is pretty good multitasking. And we spiced up the website a little bit on Monday. That was exciting. We had a big session. We also got approved to be a dealer for another company. I guess, like, we can mention that. We'll wait, Victoria says. Keep them in suspense. Coming soon, we'll be dealing with a big company, so that will be exciting. You guys aren't allowed to guess, because we'll tell you pretty soon, but it's exciting. We just got our acceptance email. So Trains in the Valley, we continue to grow. Yeah, I was actually at the Elizabethville booth today and got to literally the whole time I was there, I was talking to people. It's so exciting. It gets me fired up. Yeah, I talked to a bunch of people today. It's really cool. Always love well, actually meeting the customers and things like that. That's why I look forward to the shop more than anything. And that reminds me, I gotta get a new video out. I got enough footage for the next Rails to Retail. It's quite an update, to say the least. Yes, quite the update. And now I'm really getting into some of the big monstrous tasks. And it finally stopped raining for like 10 hours straight, so I think I can actually start with some outdoor work pretty soon here. So that is exciting. Alright, we got this. Oh, he's almost in view here. There he comes. Alright, he's gonna be the lone hopper going down here. Actually, the rest of the yard's not too disorganized. It is pretty full though. But nothing new there. But there actually is quite a bit of space on the layout that's not filled, so that's kind of exciting. So I do have room. Alright guys, drop it right there. We'll just quietly decouple it off screen. Definitely wasn't a large hand doing anything. And there we go. Alright, track 3 is ready to start building this train. Gonna head over to track 4, logically. We already got track 1 cleared, and track 2 is good to go as well. So that only seems like the logical thing to do. Alright, so by this point things actually seem like they're going smooth. That's exciting. Well, to be honest, I think most of the week I wasn't really operating. I was kind of organizing and building and cleaning and putting couplers on, all that stuff. So, I guess it's only right that I got the kinks worked out by this point. Just trying to get rid of this one hopper. It's like after operating like a hump yard, but in reverse. It's like, must be a slight pitch. Oh yeah? Not cool. Internet problems when we're trying to operate in the yard. Oh. Oh, I'm impressed. I almost got these in order ready. It was a bigger task. I was getting the Reading and Northern Yard. I guess I was operating a little bit a few days ago because I got the Reading and Northern Yard cleaned up. So next time we have like a big session where we do multiple railroads and things like that, that will be back in action. So that's exciting. Yeah. That railroad, that yard was like really bad. It was like holding all the locomotives like from every scheme and things. Now I have everything on my siding, which was kind of nice. I didn't have to actually take the locos off the layout. Okay, I got one more car hiding over here. We have one more car to grab, a Western Maryland hopper on the final track. Okay, making sure we're good to go here. you're good. Come on back. Okay, I just found another car. I want to sneak into this. I really like it. This was a nice custom weather car that I picked up one time. Honestly, I don't even remember where I got this, but it's awesome. Yeah, I'm like, I might as well make this part of the coal train. Well, even though it's actually has a coal load in it, well, we'll figure it out for the simulation next week. I think I can remember. Uh-oh. Alright, guys, let's get attached here. There it is. That wasn't too bad. I thought the coupler was messed up. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, we're not gonna put a coupler spring in. Last few minutes here on stream would not be pleasant. No, that's a skill. I think I'm getting there with that, but still, I'm not gonna do it with the live audience. Not yet, at least. But anyway, this nice 5-bay seaboard system hopper. Love it. Love that. Love that fade on there from the weathering. It's really nice. Yep. I believe some would say that there is a sweetheart right there. Victoria like that. Yes, that's cool. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna cut the cars, get rid of the random cars, and then we're gonna merge them together and get a count. See where we're at, number-wise here. I'm currently observing the whole layout to make sure I didn't miss anything. I mean, I do have, I have a couple CSX cars down here. They're smaller hoppers. I want to go with bigger hoppers for this train. I was thinking about turning those into maintenance trains too, like more ballast cars. It would actually probably make more sense than the Western Maryland, but hey, I like them. But yeah, maybe the maintenance away will get some help at some point. That way we can really get it loaded up. But I think I already got 21 cars on there, plus the caboose. So that's not bad considering they're actually like it's not like cardboard and then ballast. Like they're actually all full, so it's a pretty good puller at that point. I was definitely impressed. Okay, let's see where this guy is going. I guess down track 4. Victoria seems entertained over there. That's always fun. Okay, so far we got 7 CSX, and it's like CSX and friends. Got some Western Maryland, some Seaboard, some B&O over there, that old chassis there. So we got 7 so far. Oh, why are we going in there? I believe I set the wrong... Oh, okay, I know what I did. You know, sometimes you gotta adjust 2 switches to do what you gotta, or do what you want to do. Oh well, I can say it was a long week. Okay. Oh, let's see if he goes to the right spot. Oh, I see. Let's see what's going on. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Alright, so like, as you probably noticed, like a second ago, I just randomly like turned everything off. I feel so dumb. So like on the controller, this guy here, so I thought this button was for stop, which it is, but like this like button actually operates just like a cell phone would, like just like these. So like my thumb just like randomly hovered over there and I stopped everything. I'm like, oh, so I could legitly like set both up. Well, they are both set up, but I could just set up the one way or the other. That way I won't hit both, maybe. Be a less chance of me hitting it. Yeah, I have to think about that. But yeah, that's funny. I actually didn't realize that that was like one of the clear buttons on the bottom, but that makes sense. Wow. Okay, that would explain half the times like I thought I had a short, but I was just probably stopping it by accident. Oh, that's so funny. See, we're all learning things here tonight, guys. we're learning many things. That is where the lane ends. Alright, how many locos I can run at the same time? It's a good question. Some nights it feels like I have issues running two at the same time. You know what? So with this controller, it's a lot easier. The honest truth is, I don't know, because, yeah, I gotta get some speed match and stuff like that. Then I'll have more room to, like, they won't be hitting each other and stuff. But I think, like, skillfully, I feel like I could probably handle 4 at the same time. I think after that point, it would be pretty much like pure chaos. But once I start getting the hang of things, I feel like I could operate a locomotive on both sides of this yard, because I'd kind of have, you know, my eye on both of them. And then, of course, I could have the main line running and also the auxiliary line if the locomotive's not so large that it needs, like, the lead. Then sometimes I can only really get 3 going. Yeah, I want to work on stuff where I have other people come down and operate. You know, of course, I want to get the kinks worked out and everything like that. But I feel like we're getting there. Now I just figured out that I was stopping my own operation by tapping a button. So we're making progress here. Alright, we're gonna cut right there. Whoa, look out. Okay, I'm gonna get this train parked in the yard here, even if quick and temporary. I want to get a count, see where we're at hopper-wise, and then we'll see how many hoppers I find until next week. I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot. I mean, not like crazy amounts, not like I have like a couple hundred sitting around, but I was surprised, let's just say that. But I was waiting for a rainy day, figured I'm like, oh, this day will come where there will be awesome people on YouTube watching, and we're just gonna have a good old time, and that time is upon us. Oh, got allergies going on. I'm surprised Victoria didn't sneeze and blow the trains off the track yet. She's doing pretty good tonight. Okay, as we bring this in, we're going to get a count of hoppers that we want to use for this train. Again, specifically CSX, larger hoppers. You know what? We'll sneak a couple 70 tons in here. That's fine. We'll let it slide this time. Let's see. Again, so far we got 7 stored away on that track. Well, I really like covered hoppers too. Maybe I'll have to do the same thing with all my covered hoppers sometime. Okay, so that hopper makes 8. Oh, and there's the wood chip cars I was talking about. I forgot to point them out earlier. But yeah, that's what they did to the 70-ton hoppers. Used them for wood chip service. Yo, I see like a situation happening here. Oh no, it's too late in the game for that. Oh no. Oh, not tonight. Gremlins, yeah.
Gremlins, as Glenn would say.
Well, you know what? It's that, man, too, a heavyweight car. It's like, it's heavyweight, alright. It's like, it weighs 10 more times than like everything else, like in this lineup. And then it has plastic wheels too, which probably didn't navigate correctly. But I like it though. It's a little white hopper. I think we'll leave him off because of that issue. Okay. Are we gonna even fit in here? Barely. Not really. Kind of want to run the maintenance train again. Well, that's okay. I can put that down the proper line. We'll make it work. Gonna improvise here. There we go. Don't mind the hand getting involved. Sometimes you gotta do that. Just gonna do some manual moves here quick. I know I'm cheating. But I didn't realize I had to park here, and I don't want to accidentally leave this guy behind. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we're gonna see what our count is. Got all that out of the way here. Okay, I just realized the Western Maryland in the front, that counts as 9. Okay. So we got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27, 28. And I believe I see the loco. Yes. Alright. So I believe we're starting off with 2,800-ton hoppers. That's a pretty good start. We'll see how many CSX and similar ones we'll be able to find for next week. I'm going to get this locomotive parked in the yard. We'll run our maintenance away training one more time. And then we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully we work out any internet glitches and things like that, because I'm going to be busting out some modern power for CSX here, and it's going to be sweet. I can't wait for that, and it's going to be a good old time. And then we'll see how many of these hoppers we'll have to haul around. But I hope you guys enjoyed the yard operations. I know it's a little slower, a little chill. Well, it's chill when things are going good and smoothly. But it's still fun. Whether it's going smooth or not, we have to make it fun. And you guys always make it fun because I always enjoy the comments. Alright. Let's see, I'm gonna switch on over there. All right.
Yeah, here we are.
Hope you guys had a good time. Sorry again for the issues. Who knows what was going on there, but it seems like everything kind of settled down, I guess you could say.
I think it's okay.
That's good.
My preview didn't ever come back, but that's okay.
Yeah. Or we're all just watching a blank screen for an hour.
They definitely heard you, and they were talking about hoppers and things that came up.
Cool. I can't wait for Victoria to fill me in, and sometimes I'm able to see the chat back and everything like that, but you know, it can be a challenge as the next day begins.
And Carrot says he wants some DC CNW Locos power and dummy. We'll keep an eye out.
Good to know. We always grab C&W when we can because it's a good road. So
And it usually flies. We don't get it too often, so we'll be on the lookout.
Yeah, that's good. Appreciate that. Sometimes it's hard to keep everything on our heads, but
Okay, so now that you're here,
yes,
Glenn, his birthday is Sunday, and I asked him how old he's gonna be. And any guesses on how old he is? I'll tell you, I was shocked.
I thought this was revealed at another point, but maybe I'm mixed up with someone else. Wasn't he like our age, like 30?
Yeah, he's gonna be 34.
Okay.
And I said, I'm gonna be 34 at the end of July. And I think it was, wait, who was it? It was Uncle Age. He said, and I couldn't stop laughing when he said,
I heard you losing it over
like,
there.
When I was 34, I was your age.
That's pretty good.
I just couldn't stop laughing for some reason.
Oh, I heard you losing it over here. That's great.
These guys are cracking me up.
Oh, I love it. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed the CSX operations. Again, we'll have more next week, and then we'll vote. We'll figure out what we're doing next. Yes.
1990 represent, yes. Carrot, you're 86. I wouldn't have guessed.
Oh, no kidding. That's awesome.
Well, you're probably young at heart yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glenn's a fellow millennial. Corey's 36, so he's just 2 years older. He's a millennial too.
Yeah. Well, all my trains just like shut off for a minute. Well, at least they didn't just start running like crazy.
Okay, guys, we are gonna go. Thanks for joining as usual. You guys are awesome. We'll try to reset our Wi-Fi. Hopefully we don't have that problem next week.
The secret fix. This is how all the computer guys make their big money.
Mark, you're 37? What's with all the 30-year-olds? I feel like everyone just seems like old souls, but not in a bad way, you know? Like, you seem like you all have a lot of knowledge and experience.
Hey, that's from all those magazines that pop
I guess
up.
so. I
got a big old stack of those.
And I got a big text document over here from all of Ryan's.
I love it.
It's everything Ryan said.
Ryan's awesome. He sent me a big email I want to dig into.
Yeah.
I love it. I love our interchanges.
Okay, guys, we're going.
All right. See you guys. Thanks again for hanging out. We'll see you guys next week. Take care.